as I say, I was just shooting for men around, man. And then I see Swanny on Facebook. And I was scrolling through my Facebook. And I just see this image come up. I see this youth man. And he have on about 10 chain on his neck. And his name is Prince Swanny. That's the Facebook name. I never heard music before, I just see in the image. And I say, but who's this youth, boy? How he looking so, boy? Oh, you have all that chain on his neck, boy? Can't tell you, that image I either see now, that Trinidad image, the chain, that wasn't how it was today, where everybody want to wear this, People used to look down on this,
Yeah.
This was considered
gold chain.
This was considered ghetto. This was considered a ghetto thing. People in the ghetto was wearing this. But it's like how in Trinidad now, every picture you see with a man, you have on a gold chain. It wasn't so. You understand? And that image was a kind of tongue thing, a Port of Spain type of image, When I see the image, I was like, that bad, I never see that in the industry. I never see that in Trinidad music industry. We artists not dressing so. But I grew up seeing the rappers and them with the diamond chains. I grew up seeing the Jamaicans and them looking nice. But we artists not looking so. I never has this in my life. I never has this in my life. I never went as this. You understand? I never was on that. I was on the work. I see a vision for the thing. And the vision is not what you're seeing today, which is the gang thing, the numbers thing. That was never KG vision. KG vision was to give Ghetto Youth a chance. You understand? And get you to use the opportunity wise. And do proper music. And stop studying to war man and them kind of vibe. That was my vision. Swanny sing my brother, my real brother. That was the music we was doing. Swanny said, not everybody who you feel lying with and I grind with, are your damn friend. Plumpy say, my journey. That was the energy we was on. You understand? And certain boy.
Lonely soul.
Come
every
on.
time you see.
It had the little gunman songs in the middle, but Trinidad was just like all your thing in Jamaica too. It had the gunman thing, it had the conscious.
I tolerate men.
We live in a risky world, Yeah. So I can say. And, we explore.
Men should always spend on a woman.
Appreciation is a big man.
We're there again with another episode of the Perspectives podcast. But tonight we're there with a very special guest, one of the pioneers of this whole Trinidad movement. A man that I was introduced to. Fun fact, I feel like, about 2016 or 17, around them time there. Yeah, around 2017. One of my brethren them woke up in a music video. Well, we left school 2016 and one of my brethren start work on, I think he's either 2017 or 2018. One of my brethren did a work on a pier for one of the big hotel them in St. Kitts. And in a Nevis. And him woke up in some Trinidadians. They came to work.
Right.
And all them used to play was Prince Swanny. You see it. And I remember the first music video him showed me was one with Prince Swanny, Go For Them.
Right.
And I remember I started to listen to Prince Swanny them. And I woke up in a KG
Right.
because KG had the man who shoot the video them. KG was an artist in them time there too.
Yeah, man.
And to see me there sit down and interview KG now.
Yeah, man.
It's a blessing,
Yeah.
KG, what going?
Yeah, man, how the thing going, thanks for having me.
Pleasure is mine, man.
Yeah, man.
I feel like you'll go down in history as a legend,
Well, I hope so, bro.
in this whole Trinidad movement.
Yeah, man.
Like for all the work we you put in behind the scenes.
Yeah,
And
man.
when I come to find out that you've been a put in and you still a put in, you know
Still
what I mean?
put in, yes,
It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Is it? But what going though?
As you see, we just putting in the work, It's a lifestyle, I hear since how long? How much hours are you?
Boy, you're there from
About 1 o'clock, 2
1
o'clock.
o'clock. And our time now?
Yeah,
What time now? No,
8
after
o'clock.
7? After 8?
Yeah, man,
Is it one of the
I
humblest
see all you have
youth?
a busy schedule.
Yeah.
Most of the people that come on the platform, I know them personally. You know, I support them anytime. Because I about basically supporting people. I had no problem staying to the back a little bit and watching people do their thing and just wait my turn, you know? Yeah, my vibes there.
Yeah. So far, seeing the interviews first, and what are your thoughts on the interviews?
Well,
as an interviewer?
First and foremost, you're doing a good job. You know, I like your personality, I like your vibes, I like your style. You know? You remind myself, say me too, just the way you do your thing, you know, the shades on your face, you're just cool, sarcastic, smart questions. You 10 steps ahead. You know, you're not falling for you just saying this because you're saying this now. You know, I like that same. Nice and good vibes, man.
Yeah, good vibes. Man. Now, let's go into the history of KG now. Yeah. Because I really want to find out who is KG, you know? So who is KG?
Well, I mean, I came into the industry as an artist. You know, from the time I finished school, I was like 2008. I jumped into the music, you know, as in writing my own songs, freestyling on the block, you know, normal vibes. But I always had work ethic. Anything that I do in life, I would always go at it hard. So before the music, it was football. So I would train the hardest. I probably wasn't the best, but I would always train the hardest. I would always earn my spot in the team, you know, and men would laugh and be like, but I better than he. But they know I on the team, not because I talented like you, but my work ethic just impeccable.
Yeah, man, hard work, big talent every time.
Yeah, you know. I don't understand that, you know, because I watch myself go from could not play football to becoming the player of the year for the club that I was playing for, becoming the captain of my school team. You know, I can't even raise the ball properly and end up being the captain of my school team. So at an early age, it kind of showed me that anything is possible, basically. You know, from 14, 15, I already understand about life now. Like anything I want, I just had to train fit, basically. You know, and when I done school, I'd always love music, as I say. I was just writing, singing on the block. And I watch Hustle and Flow. I don't know if you ever see Hustle and Flow. You ever see a movie?
No, I heard the name before.
Yeah.
Though.
So Hustle and Flow is basically like the beginning of you ever see Empire? With Cookie and
of course, everybody's supposed to know Empire.
So if you watch Hustle and Flow is like the beginning stages of Empire. It's the same actors, same Terrence, everything. And they show you the blueprint of how to come up in the industry. Now, as a youth, they 2007 and things, so it didn't really have much information to really say, I know how to build a studio, how to, you know, do these things. And in that movie, they teach you how to buy a condenser microphone, they teach you how to put the egg crate on the wall, they teach you about the mixing board. They were teaching you like the basic fundamentals now of how to come into the industry. And I watched that movie, bro, and that inspired me. You know, and I say, boy, I go and do this. And just start, you know, buy small equipment, buy a little mic, whatever. I had it in my bedroom. And I was like the first youth in my community who had a little mic, who had a little interface, who had a little computer. It wasn't nothing. The quality was real shit. But the youth was coming by me to record the first song ever. I was like 17, 18. That is what I was doing. I was recording big men, 35, 36, men, them old, and still never get the chance to ever record a song in their life. Because at that time, to record a song in Trinidad, you had to go into a professional studio. At them days, it didn't have a collection of people from the ghetto or who just had bedroom studio. And even if it had men who had it, there wasn't reaching out. Yeah,
it wasn't accessible to the youth.
Yeah, because, and then to Trinidad never, well, let me just say never. But at that time, we never really had an industry outside of Soca. It was, all the studios was Soca studios, you know. So, as I say, I was 17, 18, and I already understood that this could be my lane in life, you know. If nobody not doing this, maybe I could do it, you know. And my first artist was Nessa Preppy, you know. That was my first artist, and And I started to build from there, started
So
to
you
learn
was
the thing.
you was a aspiring artist.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Oh, so
I was doing that and I was recording myself,
okay,
putting out my videos.
okay.
I was singing, I actually wanted to be an artist more than anything, But I had a love for being the person that, because if nobody can do it, and I could do it, why not do it? And then I always, back in the days, I'd making the band with Diddy and all these things I watching on MTV. I seeing Dr. Dre with Eminem, and I watching this thing and I seeing the structure. It have a man to the top and he raining the blessings down onto these artists. Baby from Cash Money. I watching these people closely. While everybody watching the artists, I intrigued with the person who in control. I watching Master P. I watching everything. Even in Jamaica, I watching Bounty Killer. I watching the men who talking that talk now. The men who saying, I help the youth. Me boss that youth. This, that. I saying, yeah, I could be that, from a young age. But I was still an artist. I still wanted to be an artist. Yeah.
Now, what was your inspiration to be an artist?
Just growing up listening to music. I always was a fan of music. My mother used to play Bob Marley, ringing in my head, Michael Jackson ringing in my head. So I always love music. But I feel like I thought that being an artist was the way to be successful in the music industry. Because you're watching these artists on stage, you're watching Marshall from Trinidad, Bungie Garland, we grew up seeing these men on the stage, and that we wanted to be as youths. We thought that was the ceiling now for success now when you come into the industry, and that was my inspiration basically. Yeah.
So why not Soca, seeing that you were inspired by Marshall then?
Yeah, well, I believe every youth in Trinidad wanted to be a soca artist at some time in their life. If you love music, you had at some time somebody inspire you, whether it be Marshall, Bungie. It had so much like that. That was our big artists. How all you had the Movados and the Bounty Killers and the Ninja Man. We had the David Rudders and we had the Destras and the Marshalls, and that what we was looking at and saying success by, Soca Monarch, all are we out there. Big Fat. We seeing these men shelling down stadiums. You dig? So everybody wanted to be a soca artist, but it felt like it was almost impossible to get into that soca industry, literally. If you didn't,
so you had a lot of gatekeeping and so on.
Yeah, if you didn't know somebody, if somebody didn't know you ain't getting in. And then remember, soca now is a type of genre that it need the radio. Soca music don't bust on the streets like how dancehall music. A man hear a young artist and say that you they're bad. Soca artists, nobody don't really say that besides the ones in the soca industry. But a regular fan, like a person who just live in the regular life, they're not really into soca that deep. They're not just going to hear a upcoming soca artist and say next this or the next that, because soca is a different type of music. It need radio play, it need the festival, it need the party energy, it need the alcohol, it need these things to really work it into what it has come out to be now. So it was nearly impossible. And I tried to sing soca for years. I was in Soca Star. We had this thing called Soca Star in Trinidad. That was like the opportunity, that was like the gate to kind of get through. Voice, all of them come from Soca Star. And I was in Soca Star, try, and get through, feel like the gate lock. And a boy just say, boy, forget that. And on top of that too, I always feel like my personality didn't relate with what was soca. I was not really an alcoholic. I was not really a partier. I was not really a wild man. I was my humble fella to myself. So the dancehall music is what really, as a man went through a lot in life too, so the conscious dancehall music and the reggae music, and I kind of pushed to that more now,
Now, take me to the beginning of this whole Trinidad movement and music.
Yeah, well, as I say, we were trying to do soca, down to artists like Swanny used to sing soca, Real men try to sing soca and it just wasn't working. And for years, bro, we try. It started to feel impossible. We watching Jamaica for years and we see countless ghetto youths bust every year. A new one, every summer, a new one. And Trinidad was like the same artist over and over
again.
And me as a man, rock back, passionate about this thing, want this thing to work, trying to figure out what I could do to improve the situation, right? But remember, I tell you, I was always on that energy, as in, always had a passion for having artists under me, signing artists, buying my own equipment. That was my vibes. So, a day, a brethren come and big up Rasi. A brethren come and let me know, he say, I see a camera in courts, by hire purchase. Them days we broke, we had nothing. He say, let me pull out the camera. 500 a month for a year and a half. I never shoot a video in my life, Never pick up a camera, never shoot a video in my life. Going in courts, full out the form, get the camera, hire purchase. Me and my brethren paying back for the camera half. So he paying 250 TT.
What kind of camera was that?
That was a Canon T3i.
Everybody started with
Everybody started with that.
Yeah, I start with that. I start with that G7. See, they still to this day me use it.
Yeah, you get through, you start big.
G7, no man a baby that.
That's still good,
Well, it
better than the Canon.
Way better than the Canon.
Yeah, that's
it. Shoots 4K.
Yeah, and that Canon shoot. But anyway, we go reach to that. But we pull out the camera and I decide that I want practice on men basically, and I started to shoot videos for my brethren and them, they started to shoot videos and I realized that it was working, it was doing something. Now, as I say, this is the days when the place is infiltrated with soca music. It didn't really have no set a ghetto youth on a certain level where they have music videos, the color grading looking a certain way. Them days when men shooting video, I being real with you, bro, it looking like phone thing. Like Jamaica was already on that level where men was already shooting proper videos. We didn't have that. The only men who had proper videos was the big artists then.
Big soca artists.
Big artists. Men who are backing, men who are money, because it was literally like, I remember a time somebody charged an artist 45,000 TT for a video. That come like, well, let me say 6,000 US, them days, 2008. How a man affording that them days? You understand? So, that was the problem basically, right? So, the youths and them wasn't really getting no videos, they wasn't getting no proper productions, and I was the man who was behind that. I was investing my money into that, and as I say, I was just shooting for men around, man. And then I see Swanny on Facebook. I just scrolling through my Facebook and I just see this image come up. I see this youth man and he have on about 10 chain on his neck. And his name is Prince Swanny. That's the Facebook name. I never heard music before, I just see in the image. And I say, but who's this youth, boy? How he looking so, boy? Oh, he have all that chain on his neck, boy? Can't tell you, that image I either see now. That Trinidad image, chain, that wasn't how it was today, where everybody want to wear this, People used to look down on this,
Yeah.
This was considered
gold chain.
This was considered ghetto. This was considered a ghetto thing. People in the ghetto was wearing this. But it's like how in Trinidad now, every picture you see with a man, you have on a gold chain. It wasn't so. You understand? And that image was a kind of tongue thing, a Port of Spain type of image, And when I see the image, I was like, that bad, I never see that in the industry. I never see that in Trinidad music industry. We artists not dressing so. But I grew up seeing the rappers and them with the diamond chains. I grew up seeing the Jamaicans and them looking nice. But we artists not looking so, no disrespect, but we artists not looking so. I see in men wearing beads and thing. Men went beads, cheap beads, band and thing, and that was more the swag in the soca. It was more, somebody get my word the other day, they say the soca was more, oh God, what was the word, boy? Get my word for like the Amerindians. What does it say about the Amerindians? Have a word. A more native kind of energy then, you know, a more indigenous type of energy, you know. Them wasn't pushing like what the Americans was pushing or what the Yardman them was pushing. Them was more pushing a clean image. If you realize soca artists don't really show spliff and thing, and they're not really on
more
that.
Commercialized.
Right, it's more clean cut. And I never really agree with that. You know, I find that was holding back we think. That is why I always say the Jamaicans used to get through, and everybody does get through, you know, everybody does do collaborations internationally, and you know now boy, do the thing, and the youths and them just look up to Mavado and look up to Cartel, and internationally now boy recognize on that certain type of energy.
Right.
And our soca artists was more, the soca lovers would have loved them. You know, I love Marshall, I love soca music. Seasonal type of energy, but the youths and them are going to school and talking about all year. The youths and them are going to school, they want to dress like all year. They don't want to walk like all year, talk like all year. I had a problem with that. I find that as an artist, you're supposed to be influential. You're supposed to have a certain type of fashion sense that men want to dress like you. If you don't have that, what you really doing then? You just singing in my head then, you know? So when I see Swanny for the first time, and I see the chains, I see the energy, I say, nah, we have to document this. When I hear the music, it connect with what I was seeing. I was like, then the first time I see this in my country, boy.
What was he singing?
Street music.
Dancehall or soca?
Dancehall.
Okay.
Dancehall, yeah. It was relating to what I was seeing, you know, and I never really see it like that before. Men would sing thing, but they didn't walk in the walk. You know, men would sing about money, but you have no money. Men singing about Benz, you have no Benz.
Him have made crazy. The whole heap of gold chain them.
Gold. Big leg. He about 16. Skinny. Young. You're watching him like,
wild.
He's royalty, our. He's royalty in the garrison, our. Like, who's this youth man, boy? And I message him and I say, oh, he was like, oh. I was like, oh, bro, you know, I want to work with you. He was like, I'm a big fan in a KG. I'm a big fan of your man, you know. I see anything I say, come up in the studio, we'll do something. He said, come and pick him up now. I say, all right, go on and I pick him up. And we do My Team. That was the first song we ever do, you know. That's why he say in the song, he say, them want to know how me I link KG. You know, everybody in tongue was like, oh, you link KG, boy? Because KG from Arima. KG from hour and a half away. KG nowhere around this culture. KG doing his own thing. And I come and link up with this youth here. And when I link up with the youth, real men discourage me, you know. Real men say, KG, you link with them Rasta City men and them, boy. I from Arima. We ain't grew up under that type of culture, that gang culture based. Gang. What does call it? Culture. So men was like, KG, you sure, boy? Men tell me that will never play on the radio. Say, KG, what? That gold chain thing, men head picky, looking like popcorn. That Jamaican thing, boy, that will never bust here. The radio will never play that, boy. And I say, alright, I'll go see. And we just put in the work, you know, shoot some videos. Bravo, know the vibe. That's the first time I think I ever meet
What was
Bravo.
the first? I listened Swanny tell him story before, and it's a fact. Like, I think him say you are the first one who shoot a music video.
Yeah.
You know?
You know,
And which song was that?
I was go for them.
That song then, that's the song, you know.
That is the song.
When you talk about Trinidad, you know.
That is the song.
Me I tell you,
Big up the bees and big up the
yo,
seas.
you see man them pan the pier.
Yeah.
When my virgin come tell me, you know. Like him just pop up with this song I play.
Yeah.
Big up the bees and big up the...
Yeah.
And when we see the video, like it's like we're hooked on that.
Yeah.
Like that is the world's introduction to Trinidad, you know?
No lie.
And him look so much like popcorn, him behave like
his
popcorn.
song, tone of voice, everything, you know, it was like, yeah, it had to work.
And then you know we started to see to what you did was you was filming them little underground performances too.
Everything.
And people are go crazy for them when say, what?
Everything.
And this are going on in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Like there's actual dance hall in Trinidad, man.
Right. So I didn't understand. I'd understand that that what we was missing. We was missing the, the filming. Yeah, that what we was missing. Just the. I felt like what we was missing was the documentation of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that is why I started just I take myself from being an artist and say, why KG, why the only way this thing will continue? Because remember, we do my team first, right? My team was before go for them.
Yeah, because I remember vividly the first performance video I see. It was like in a room where it looked kind of pink and bluish lights. And him a perform, and you was performing with him too. But then after that, now we stopped
that was KG. That was in Vast,
I tell you, man.
Yeah.
For there's an interview, it's like, it's
so,
like, sorry, enough, fam.
So I was rocking as an artist with him.
And then after a while,
KG just pulled back.
KG as an artist.
Yeah, I see Swanny.
Swanny are the artist.
Yeah, man. Like,
so what I mean at them time, they know, like, how things change, like,
well, as I say, so I do my team first, right? So I was still artist. I was KG and Swanny. And when we come and do the go for them, it mash up the place, right? And after they go for them, we do brother. Right after go for them. So we literally shake the place. Though that was history. That was historical. Like I personally never see local music with that type of impact in my life. That is something we was praying for. To see a song get 2-3 million views them days. Men wasn't getting that kind of views. Authentic views. We don't even know how to buy views. People used to say, I'm buying views. I used to be like, if all you know, them days we don't even know how to monetize with YouTube. We just doing this thing of our love. And the people gravitate towards it. But remember, I is the man who really putting in the work. I is the man who really shooting the video, going home, editing it. I used to post it on YouTube. If you go and look at Go For Them and brother, it on KG page.
Because I remember starting to look for your songs. I can't find them.
Correct.
Like, I say, what KG new song there?
Yeah.
Because I remember, the first song song was Go For Them. And we go back, go look. And we'll find the collaboration with you and him.
Right.
So we look for the song them from you and him.
From KG,
from YouTube, but we can't find no KG song. You see it? Because on a year page, the song them come out
on my page, So when brother boss now, and I see the impact, I was like, I know I don't want to say I'm responsible, but it's my work and effort allowing this to happen right now. This social media craze.
So you still have the T3 I showed them video.
No. I sell that.
I said them video they look too good for shoot T3. Man.
So when I realized, well, KG used the man who making it happen. You can't be artist no more. Well, as in, I will always be artist, but you can't focus on that no more. Look at the bigger picture. Look what going on, bro, God. You understand? And I just take that approach. I say, boy, I go in and be the mastermind behind the scene. And I go in and create a movement. Not just Swanny alone. Let we go. Okay, if you could do it with he, we could do it with others too. We have to do the right way. And from there was Jelano. That same song you're singing, what them want, I made my video, all them thing, Meds Boss, Fairy, all them thing, all them early Trinidad hits, that was just, that was really me just going into these communities and lending my hand over, Swanny called, he saying, about youth name Meds Boss, I will shoot a video film, no problem, let we go. Shoot it today, release it tomorrow. Then the kind of work ethic we was on and
I remember when Meds Boss was in the thing, one boat ride they do.
Yeah.
You know what a boat ride they from, boy?
Yeah, man.
Boy, them time they the Trinidad boy. It's almost as if dancehall had to take a back seat with Trinidad.
Yeah, pause.
In a pause up. No, serious enough. Like
we was not Trinidadians was not listening to Jamaicans. Jamaicans had to come here to squeeze Like TJ used to come.
Remember TJ
you
come
know?
and come bust
Yeah, Shaney come.
Shaney
You
come and
know,
come
yeah,
bust.
men was coming together forward because the forward was Trinidad. You know, Skilly Bang with the wap wap. Them fellas come for the aesthetic. You know, we create a movie, we create a Narcos movie basically. So it had character, it had Pablo, it had, you know, it had everybody, it had the players. So it was like, let me go Trinidad and see what's the vibes. Yeah.
No, in a them time the music blow up, everybody take off. Where did things go in terms of with the whole connection?
Amen.
With Swanny, KG, Meds Boss, all of them. Remember Z-Tech farm now, you know?
Right.
What role did you play in Z-Tech?
Well, I never stopped be who I was, you know. You know, so as the thing elevate, I elevate with the thing. You know, so like when Swan started travel and thing, you know, I used to make a couple trips with him and the camera they are filming. You know, we was in Miami, you know. We do a lot of things as the thing was elevating. But at the same time too, everybody had different mindsets towards the thing, you know, and that's why I don't like when there's brand Trinidad as one thing, because they don't do other music that, like if, let me just say, I don't want to stray from the topic, but let me just say somebody get gunshot in the hip-hop industry, they don't necessarily blame the whole hip-hop industry, they might just blame that person or that side of town or wherever it is. In Trinidad, when something happened in Trinidad, there's kind of paint all our we as, you see KG, I tell you that. And I really like that party, but I was straight from the point.
Yeah, because I remember, you know, it's not straight from the point, a reality.
Yeah,
remember, you know, people don't have their preconceived notions of Trinidad, you know, them don't have it in their mind, say, this a bad man thing, and them youth are killers, them youth are gangsters.
Yeah. But
so them just look something to confirm that in their mind.
Yeah, no lie. But not to stray from the point. All of us had different mindsets, you know, and
in what regard though?
Like everybody had different visions of how they wanted to do the thing, you know. Some people wanted to so like Swanny had this way about him that he liked to release plenty music. You know, so he would release a song today and it's a hit. And instead of allowing the hit to marinate, he might drop a next one, you know. So he had a different pace to the thing. So he might have want me to probably shoot like 10 videos in a week, I was saying, you know, and I probably had other things to do too. So I had to deal with my things too. Because even though, as you say, I take a back step, I was still an artist, I still had the thought. Them days, I still was thinking I could still do my thing on the side a little bit now, but it's only after a certain amount of years I really realized, relax that music thing for now, bro. Focus on this. But them days, I still wanted to focus on myself a little bit too. Because it ain't nice rocking back in the back too sometimes, Sometimes just be in the back. Especially when it's not really profitable too now, boy. You know, when you're rocking back in the back and you're seeing artists making money, getting big bookings, and you just there. You know?
So bread wasn't being broke with you?
I mean, what I would say is, everybody had different mindsets, as I say, right? So, what you might call
politician,
bread,
man.
No. What you might call bread, another man might look at it as bread, right? That one thing. Two, sometimes you might think a man making bread, and you don't know what he bread going into. You understand? I might be like, Swan, you should have paid me this amount of money, but I don't know what going on in Swanny life, so I cannot say that now.
So what about like you was producing the songs?
I was doing everything.
You was shooting the videos. Were you not paid to these things?
Nah.
So in terms of the paperwork for them big song, them months, nothing. Nah. But here the thing, right? Joke thing at the pan, man, KG. I joke.
No, I really talk. You understand? But the thing is, right, as I say, this was the beginning stages of the thing. We didn't even know this would happen, We didn't know that.
No, but me talk to this day, there is no...
Well, this day, me and Swanny don't really work like that. You know?
I mean, from the works back then, you know, solid up the thing like...
Nah.
So all your intellectual property.
So a lot of things happen, you know, so, and that is the reason, I mean, we didn't get to that part of the the interview.
Okay, we don't want to jump it. We don't want to jump the gun.
But
So continue.
at the end of the day, all of us had different mindsets, and that kind of create everybody to just do their own thing. Up to this day, me and Swanny still 100% good. Swanny messaged me just about 20 minutes ago before I even come on the show, you know. So we have a firm relationship still now. But the type of person I am, and people who know KG would know, I'm not a pushy person, you know. I could be real good with you, but that don't mean I have to be in your house every day. I like my house. You know, it are men out there who's more groupie than gal. You know, because a man is Prince Swan, or because somebody is K-man, don't want to be around them, don't want to drink rum with them all day. I am my life too, bro. I like my peace. I am my family. You understand? I focus on certain things on my own self too. Trinidad is just part of me, you know. You know, Trinidad is not KG. You know, I have so many other things I just do. I just shoot corporate music videos. I just shoot videos for chutney artists. I shoot videos for people outside of Trinidad. I have relationships all over the world. You know, I was in the African Entertainment Awards event there while he was there. You understand? I have high relationships with these people. Majority of the artists you see performing on that stage is true KG, man. You understand? They will link KG, just like how Johnny Bravo's a man full of links. I say, man, I save me too. You know, I have firm relationships with people now, you know. So people might just think it's a Trinidad thing with me and it's a shoot a gun man video thing with me and no. So I say we have different mindsets.
Even in the zest.
Correct. I never has zest in my life. I never zest in my life. I never went to zest. You understand? I never was on that. I was on the work. I see a vision for the thing. And the vision is not what you're seeing today, which is the gang thing, the numbers thing. That was never KG vision. KG vision was to give Ghetto Youth a chance. You understand? And Ghetto Youth to use the opportunity wise. And do proper music. And stop studying to war man and them kind of vibe. That was my vision. Swanny sing my brother, my real brother. That was the music we was doing. You know, Swanny said, not everybody who you feel line with and I grind with, how your damn friend. You know, Plumpy say, my journey. That was the energy we was on. You understand? And certain boy.
Lonely soul, every time you see.
It had the little gunman songs in the middle, but Trinidad was just like all your thing in Jamaica too. It had the gunman thing, it had the conscious dancehall too.
You know have to tell me, fam.
Yeah.
People like Al Zermar.
Yeah.
What them know about Arima, man? Yeah, tell me, say, man, I'm a real fan of Trinidad.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I'm actually there. You know?
Yeah.
Cause these are like, they're coming like people I look up to.
Yeah, man.
From my teenage years coming up. Is it? And
so you was taken in Trinidad from Jamaica?
Well, I live at St. Kitts Nevis.
Right.
Them time there.
So you're born and grow St. Kitts?
I'm born and grow Jamaica. But I leave Jamaica at the age of 14. Right. So like from them time.
And you're born St. Kitts and you live for majority of your life.
So, may I tell you see Trinidad music at a point like from 2018, 19, from them time they would go for them.
Yeah.
Come up back to about COVID. Trinidad run small islands, bro.
You no lie. You no lie.
With the rhythm there.
Lifestyle.
That lifestyle rhythm. Anywhere we go,
you know,
mine. And the one before that, my boy there, Pons did lease it to man. He had the lifestyle and he had the next one. The one with Journey Depan. Meds Boss.
Yeah, Journey them. That was the Mind Keys.
But the Mind Keys with them. You see them two with them there?
Yeah.
And all of the Prince Swanny sang them.
Yeah, mash up the place.
At them tune they run the place. Me I tell you, Jamaican dancehall take a pause.
Up.
Me I tell you, Bridget. So, like, y'all music, what it is today is nothing to what it was, bro. Like, that whole gangster stigma with upon the music in Trinidad. It's not it, bro. It's almost heartbreaking to see.
But you know what more heartbreaking though? You know what more heartbreaking? We understand that it have the casualties and the thing. You know, but what more heartbreaking is to see the way how people has tried to bring it on now. You know, because it's one thing for, you know, people to be dying and thing. I mean, nobody want to see no artist dead and them kind of thing, but I believe that we never really, it's like how you say Trinidad I run the small islands. When I went Barbados and I went certain small islands with Swan and all of them, and I see the type of love we was getting all day, the type of respect that we was getting from the other islands. I never really see it here now, you know. I just see us at a fight on. The only people who rate Trinidad was the people who understand what was Trinidad now. Because you had to understand what is Trinidad first, and then you'll understand why you're seeing so much killings in the Trinidad now. But if you just watch Trinidad as a set of youth men singing, obviously it will look like, why it has so much killing in Trinidad? But Trinidad is really a product of what is Trinidad today now, which is a place that full up a gun and full up a crime and full up a corruption. And the youths and them never had opportunities. Yeah, as I say, in Jamaica, I was using Jamaica as an example. But with the music, it has so much opportunity for youth to get through now. You know?
You get one hit song in Jamaica, you're good.
You're rich. You know that kind of way?
You're good. And
Correct.
me see, bro.
Yeah.
Me see you to have
let's finish my point.
Bro.
It have that gate.
About the thing.
Yeah.
Make cut you off.
It have a gate, right? For years, it never had no gate in Trinidad. And me as a youth who grew up in the 2000s and 2003s, wherever growing up, I know the temperature of my island and how it used to feel being a youth in Trinidad. Imagine you being a youth in a country trying to sing. You want to sing. You watching your fellow Jamaicans and everybody doing the thing. And no matter what you do, nothing not happening. Nothing. Not even an inch. Not even an inch. Come like you singing for you and your friend and them alone. Back in the days when you used to get 500 views and things. Bad artists. You go back 12 years and go and thing and watch song that men like Jam Melody and Sasha and them was singing. They even had 10,000 views on some of them songs because the people of Trinidad never used to support local music. It was like the worst thing ever. I used to watch it like, how we don't like local music. Like people used to say, what is that local? Me, I said, that music. Like how the attitude towards our artists in Trinidad, the promoters used to treat you so, the people on the street used to treat you so, everybody used to treat artists in Trinidad like there was nothing. So the youth and them started to go into crime, there's all kind of mad things that to go on in the place. And Trinidad was formed with the same youths and them who was misguided, the same youths and them who never had an opportunity, now they get an opportunity to be big. Where you feel the background change, you feel where they come from this disappear, you feel the problems that have come from gone, it's still the place is the same way, the mindset of the people in this country is the same way. Nothing ever changed. And the youths are them trying to fight through that with that around them now. Imagine me, for instance, I am not a criminal, but KG man still have to watch you back. KG man still have to look over your shoulder. Because we live in an island where all them does do is criticize the youths. They go watching with my little chain and just assume KG is a criminal. I going up on YouTube and seeing all kind of classy documentary and they're playing up my picture thing. Like if I some kind of mob boss, I sat up next to Swanny to see me. Tell the Rasta City gang. What gang, man? I just be home by under my mango tree by smoking with and holding a meditation by. So if they're lying on me, you can imagine the type of lies circulating out there, but you know what people want to hurt me and kill me and all kind of thing just because of the narrative that people playing out there. Police had to come by my house multiple occasions, warrants, guns and ammunition. Me, man? A man who helping youths and things, man. That goes to show what we going through in this country now, man. Men shooting behind artists and things for no reason, man. And when a man dead, they say, Trinidad. No, they don't get shot behind calling grew up in the culture we grew up in, man. Since I go into school in this country, I have to watch my back, man. We have a culture in this country. If you don't know how to defend yourself, you're doomed. And certain youths, Jamaica too, I'm sure you can relate. It's a rough thing, you know. They don't Barbados, you know. They don't St. Vincent, you know. They don't say look shine, they Trinidadian. We sex or something on the listener. People feel easy to live in this country. But ask all my brethren what they go through on a daily basis, boy. Ask me, boy. We can't even trot the trot, boy. We cannot live regular. So as I say, a man get gunshot in Trinidad, they shoot behind a certain artist, the first thing they go and say, them Trinidad youths. I say it, certain men, you know how certain things that are going on and things, or the
The fuck your food. Rough youth, like just listening to you talk, like it fucked up, dog, literally.
Yeah, man.
Because like, as a youth, when I've been on nothing,
yeah,
like I saw it being a Trinidad way.
Yeah.
You have to look over your shoulder.
Get rough. But I will say we have to really ask ourselves what is Trinidad now? Because you can't be blaming something, but you ain't trying to understand what is the something now. You know, Trinidad is not just a regular movement. It's a movement of the youths and them who we always used to ignore. Youths and them was always going through the same problems. The same youths and them we used to see on the news every day. The same youths who dying. He could have been a carpenter. He could have been a plumber. He could have been what? He might have still end up getting gunshot because we have a problem in the country. But they're looking for something to blame. So when a Trinidad youth gets shot, but it's 500, 600 murders a year in Trinidad, how much Trinidad artists out of that 600 dead? So why we focusing on when the Trinidad youth get bullet? Plenty of we just trying to do good. We live in a country where we have a lack of opportunities in the music industry. You don't have much opportunities, so we find something and it work. And then when we sing the positive music, nobody listening to it. When a man sing the gunman song, all running with it. So it's our big heights. And if we want to see better, we have to try to do better same way too. The same way I could help our youth, or I help our youth too. And maybe we wouldn't have these problems that we facing right now. But come like that happy when a Trinidad artist get, you know, boy. They're glad, they're happy. So they can run to the media and say, you see? And they can run in my chat and say, you see, KG? I see what? When the Indian man who owned the bar get robbed, well, he wasn't saying that too. We have a problem. And the problem here long before I even born, dog. So it's like, you know, what is he fuss about now?
So you feel like them basically use the music as a scapegoat.
Yeah. And they've been doing that, you know, and not just music, they've been pointing fingers at who is the problem in this country. And not just in Trinidad, on a whole, they like to point at the little black boy and say he. But we know different. You know, we who come from the life, we know who's the real criminals. We seeing what the police doing when they come in the neighborhood. We seeing what the politician not doing. We seeing who thieving the money. We seeing who calling themselves this and that, but they don't do nothing for nobody.
So how much million them say missing? How much million them say missing?
Millions. I'd been missing. Money been missing. You know, money been missing. 5 billion or something for youths or some kind of thing. So 5 billion for youth culture or something. Who youths getting that? You understand? Who youths getting that? Come on. We have to do better. Trinidad is an opportunity. Trinidad is not no stigma. Like what they're trying to make. Trinidad is an opportunity. Plenty are we living much better because of Trinidad. I could count myself in that. If it wasn't for Trinidad, I don't know where I would have be. If it wasn't for Prince Swanny, I don't know where I would have be. Same way, if Swanny didn't meet me, he don't know where he would have be. You understand? We come from nothing and make our life into something and had to deal with bad mind and envy and crime and you feel it easy to wear a gold chain in Trinidad streets? You know how much influence you gotta have to be able to do that freely? You know how much work and respect you have to build in these streets to really wear a gold chain in these streets. You understand? So we dealing with these things that people don't see. Them just watching it like, you know, and deeper than that, boy. Deeper than that. You know?
So how we can begin to see a change in Trinidad? Like, what would your suggestion be?
Well, my motto is each one help one. That's how the thing said. You know, and we need to support each other. We need to support when we see our youth doing good, we need to support him. You know, like you interview Big P and Zoe, right? I shoot that video, right? That video don't have 200 and something thousand views on YouTube. 3, 4, 5 days must be pass. You understand? The same effort all they're taking to Ha and Gigi about Zoe and Big P. All they're sending up the views. All they're sending up the traction. Understand the thing. If all they want to see better, when all they see are you doing positive things, send up the thing too. When you see KG doing a podcast and talking to Joe Vuitton or talking to, you know, somebody who talking sense, share that too. Just share it. Don't even think about it. Just share it because you want to see more positivity. Outside, I was having a reason with my brethren and them. And I was telling them, imagine being a youth man in this time, right? You're 15, you're 16. And when you go on your phone, what you just see, right? Shit. 90% of what you're seeing is shit. So let's imagine if you was 15, how you would have received life. Okay, but when we was growing up, now we seen all kind of things, you know? We seeing Olympic gold medalists, we see Wendy Fitzwilliam, you know, Miss Universe Trinidad and Tobago. We see all kind of great things. While we was seeing the fuckery, we was also seeing the good things. From Jamaica, we was seeing Sizzla Kalonji. We was seeing Buju Banton. We was hearing positive things too.
In the recent times, we see Chronics.
You see, understand?
We see Protege.
Correct. And I want to do with that.
We see Nesbeth with
I want to do with
Dream.
that. They push that aside quick. They start to force that out. You understand? They say, hey, bring back the cocky thing and and all of this, boy. Bring that back, boy. And they're laughing at it, you know. As I say, I make an example of the Big P and Zoe thing. They're laughing at it, you know, but they're really supporting it. You understand? You're really, in your heart, you know you like shit. Because if I didn't shoot that video, right? I be real with you, right? If I didn't shoot that video, if I turn on my phone and see that, I would never share that. I pass on that shit though. I pass on that shit and go and share some podcast thing with somebody talking something sense, you know, or post some Nipsey Hussle song or some kind of thing. That's my personality because I stand for goodness. I stand for the right thing. I know people go be like, but KG, you shit all them gunman video. I's a businessman. You understand? But what I stand for, what I just do in my life is goodness. I just motivate youths, push youths, help youths. I just still up to this day shoot videos for youths for free. Still up to this day. Never stop that out. Never change. Still doing it.
So when a youth come in your studio now with a song and it's all the wrong things he's saying, do you try to course correct him?
Well, according to what he's singing about, so I don't promote gang thing, right? So nobody can come in my studio and sing 6. You can't knock it on no 7. You can't diss Prezi. You can't diss Tyson. You can't call none of them names in my studio because any day that is gang thing. We don't promote that. You sing a gunman song, go through. I love gunman music. I listen to gunman music. You understand? You could sing wherever you want.
That's a part of dance.
That is a part of life. You understand? Badness. No, but, defend yourself.
Listen,
you know?
Because specify. Yeah. I'm going to say this to everybody, bro. Dancehall music has always had these elements. Even the 6 and 7 thing. You know what's supposed to be happening? You're supposed to have a show at December time called Trinibad Sting, where the 6 and 7 them can come clash.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's a problem. Nobody
supposed to happen,
nobody
bro.
not talking that language that you talking. Everybody fueling the war more. So everybody picking a side and saying, fuck them, fuck this one.
Bro, you know the most unfortunate thing when I see it happen, even I said this in an interview before. The worst thing when I see it happen, you have youths from even St. Kitts, Nevis right now, we want a bus in the music. And you know what them do? Change their name to this 6, this 9, this 7.
You lock off your visa immediately.
Bro, I'm come a Trinidad consumer and a dead behind this thing, dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, out here make mockery about 6 and 7 and 9.
Yeah.
It's alright to sing a gangster song.
No lie.
Badman music is a part of dancehall culture.
Yeah.
But this violence thing, this 6 and 7 is no joke,
you're boxing
bro.
yourself in, you know, and you're losing. And what do you send them to really understand this? You know, you're losing out on so many opportunities running down hype. You know, because I'll talk from experience, like me as a producer. You know, a lot of youths does want to link with me and work with me and thing. And sometimes I might listen to the music and it might sound good. but then I might hear them say 6. I might hear them say 7. You understand? That threatening my livelihood. That come in.
That threatening your life.
Everything, you bringing that energy to me now. You understand? So now I know as a man in the game who could probably help you. Now I decide not to help you. So if I thinking like that, just think about how much people thinking like that. How much people that could really put you in position, that's watching you and saying, he has talent, but I don't want to affiliate myself. And that way you're seeing going on now by real people that's call me and be like, hey, I want to link with this one, but he on that. And it's so unfortunate, Them don't even understand that we're really going on behind the scenes now.
Yeah, because this is not palatable to any corporate people.
No.
They don't have to deal with you. There is so much soca artists.
Correct.
There is so much, even the zest of them.
Correct.
You see the zest of them, I get these opportunities with the corporate companies to be brand ambassador for this. And them even realize, bro, like, some of them don't realize y'all taking yourself out of opportunities.
Yeah.
Because if you're an artist who sing about sex, a corporate man will easier take a chance with you than if you talk about 6 and 7 and kill people. What deal with that? No man now want to get killed out here behind some music thing. Them don't know how to deal with ghetto youth.
Yeah, correct.
And you have put yourself behind now. Bro.
You see the watching men who do it and get through now. But as I always tell you, and I'm wrong, man, all you have a weird perspective on what is success now. Because they're looking up to certain types of people and they might just think success is a chain on your neck, You might have money in your pocket. So you feel successful now, boy, until they really see what is true success now, boy. So that was big up Swanny all the time, because he's a prime example of what you should really want to, not saying be like Swanny, but you should want to fly out at Trinidad. You should want to live a better life. You should want to, be away from the fuckery. Right. You understand?
So how do you feel about the whole asylum vibes, like him seeking asylum in America?
Well, I don't really know if he really seeking asylum, And the media is people that say all kind of thing. Swanny himself never talk about it personally. He never say, a little, whatever you call it, the paragraph, the press release, whatever, but I don't really know who released that, so I can't really say that is what really going on until Swanny talk about that.
Right.
I go talk about that.
How do you feel about him taking
that is what he's supposed
away?
to do. That's what he's supposed to do. And he know that, Swanny know that. Swanny didn't want to come back to Trinidad. It's like he wanted to come back to Trinidad, but Trinidad is home. And when he came back home, he had to renew his work permit, obviously. And I guess that was when whoever higher force blocked that film, and he ended up getting trapped here for a while. But his goal was always to be out there, All of us goal is to be out there. And if that not your goal, I don't know what to tell you. Understand? But
so what keeps you in Trinidad to this point?
Well, if I had to be real, I know I have a certain type of work to do in this country, and if I'm not here, I know. If all they think it haywire now, I know it could go more haywire now, boy. Because I know why I just do behind the scenes. I know who I just talk to. I know the kind of work I just put in. Sometimes just keeping an artist active does,
keep them
could change our vibes now, So I know I have a lot more work to do. And even recently, I now start my little podcast vibes and thing. And I know that I have a lot of information to bring to my people now, to my Trinidad people. So that is basically what I want to do right now. I want to bring the truth, because there are a lot of fake narratives that's running around the place, and there's not much people could talk about it now. There's not much people could talk on Swanny a certain way. There's not much people could talk about Trinidad a certain way. A lot of people come into Trinidad in the middle and all kind of thing, and feel like there's Trinidad now. But we don't rate them kind of thing, we just rate people who rolling with the thing from the start and rolling up to this day. Even when the stigma off, we still here. Trinidad on the chain, we don't care, because we know what is Trinidad. Unfortunate things are happening, and all are we sad fit. Don't feel we in Trinidad and we like, You know, no weak dog. When Rebel 6 pass, that break my heart. When K-Lion pass, that break my heart. Like no Plumpy lie down in the hospital bed and that break my heart. Because like we work so hard to do this thing and to see that we have no control over this, as in me. You know, I can't just stop this from happening now. So it's like, I want to see it stop and I'm not seeing it stopping and it getting out of control. And I believe if I leave the country right now, you know, because I couldn't, you know, not just to the States or anything, but as I say, I'm a man connected all over the place. So I could go anywhere I believe in this world and do the same thing I do here. I could come send kits and create fire. You know, I kind of like come send kits and burn up the place. I will do the same thing I do here in St. Kitts. I could do the same thing I do here in Barbados, you know, because I understand what it takes to do the thing now, you know. So, but I want to see the Trinidad thing get better. I want to see more artists get visas and thing and, you know, leave this place and let me do the thing nice now.
So I like the fact that we say Evil K-Man getting banned.
Yeah, you know.
You get banned from St. Kitts.
Yeah.
I think there was another one before that.
Yeah.
And now Antigua. Like,
yeah,
it's like a worse to get now.
Yeah.
And who behind now? Like, who is behind now? Like, the rest of you them now.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I think it's limited or it's exclusive to K-Man. You know?
Nah. So, like, you're right, you know, as the sense of the stigma so dread, it gonna be almost impossible for Trinidad artists to even get a visa, bro. You know, it might reach to the point where it's impossible because the narrative is always gang members, you know. And
feel like it has almost been validated by what happened with Plumpy.
Yeah.
That was outside of Trinidad, you know.
Yeah, you know.
So that kind of, it's sad in a way from because, may I tell you, I'm such a fan of the music itself. Like when this whole 6, 7, 8, 9 thing come in, you know, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you turn off that.
That I just, that turn me off. I still love all of the music.
Yeah. But it's like,
the music me I praying about when me actually investigate and find out what really going, it's like, wow, that the music when I love, so I turn in, you know, like oh this can really change. When me say me I come at Trinidad, Zine, I not even tell much people, you know, because I know the energy. Me is an energy man. I know the energy where everybody else give me now. Yeah. Like why Trinidad? Yeah. You're afraid something happened to you.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But right now, even in a St. Kitts, just 2 days ago, them kill one of our most prominent, our most talented artists. Like when I go back home, I'm supposed to stop at St. Kitts before I go to Nevis to interview him.
Right.
I keep a little event later down. I was trying to book him for that. And it's a situation where it hit home. Like, they're Trinidad and fears is something like that happen back home. Yeah. To one of our artists, them can feel, like, it's like me feel how you would have feel now.
Countless times too, you know?
Like, you know, somebody with so much promise, like, the iMark had collaborations with Chronic Law. Like songs were unreleased, you know, brother. Yeah. The man they just were there, Law Boss, they sent it, you know, and supposed to do the music video for that, you know. Like, bro, it just, like, it's sad to see. I mean, I don't know, brother. I don't know. Like, I don't know what going on with the music, bro.
It has break my heart because I know what we want, dog, you know.
It's supposed to be music, like.
Yeah, but what we gonna do?
The youth, them a try change. The youth, them a try get out of this corruption, Virgin. To try change things to themselves. And it's like, no matter what them do, something just a pull them back into it, dog. And all we can begin to change is nobody now have the answers.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody now have no sensible answers, dog. Like, it just weird, dog. Honestly, it's weird to me, like, Imagine you're up on the phone with somebody this morning and talk about some music thing. The man just all show me a brand new studio where my bill. Cause a youth where him boss whole heap of producers. Like him have about 5.
So he's the biggest artist in St. Kitts, you say?
One of the biggest artists.
Who's the biggest artist? Byron?
Byron by far.
Yeah.
Byron by a landslide, man. Byron are the where they call
Prince Swanny.
Yeah.
He's the man who started the fire.
Yeah.
He inspired the fire, basically.
Well, the flame they did it before, but if say put it on the map, music will come from St.
Kitts. You see Swan, Swan is a youth and started.
Yeah, him not started, but him are the,
the blueprint.
And you see where the energy channel.
Yeah.
As Swanny him come
Of course.
Like
we talked to Byron before he busted when he knows how to link with Swan. I was like, alright, he part of the Z-Tech team, so I had to link him. I messaged him like normal, and this was when he was singing tell bad mind keep 18. That was COVID. Not for them not give out your 18, so and he was like, I talked to him and he was like, I was like, boy, it's really unfortunate that now that I get recognition in the COVID. And he was like, nah, I actually happy I getting recognition in the COVID because people home to listen to my music now. And I was like, alright, cool. And I always try to figure out how Byron go boss. Like I so observe him and be like, how we going and boss? Cause I know he wanted to boss through Trinidad, I know he was a fan of the Trinidad energy now. So I so watch him and be like, it gonna be hard for you to boss here, because he was a kind of goody boy look. He wasn't the Byron we see today. He was more, he had the backpack and, that kind of vibes. And when he make the Z-Tech link up, I remember I hear the song when he say, like those Swanny, I co-sign him. Yeah, and when he said that, I said that is it. That was the missing link there, boy. Like you had to, because I see it happen so many times. I hear when Meds boss say, Swan dance, say, my time, V boss now, and he get like Swanny.
Swanny have a energy.
You gotta big up Swanny straight. Swanny is like is like cartel. Me don't care who vex.
Me I tell you, Swanny have like energy.
He like cartel, literally. People might not want to say that because the thing does go cartel. It's cartel, but I know. There's not many men who had that energy. Swanny could boss you on an Instagram live,
May I tell you?
That's how he is,
Then, you think the song the boss? Remember, Taliban's boss. What the star for Taliban's video? And a Byron star Taliban's video,
It's Swanny with his Z-Tech thing.
Like you see Swanny more than Byron in the video there, Like people don't understand the psychology.
So that is why I'm real upset with what I see now with them now. Like
it hurt me.
Because it's like
it's a cliche story too. Like y'all get real success. It's something that happen all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Whole heap of people predicted this,
Yeah. Yeah, like you know it's gonna happen.
Whole heap of people predicted this. Like this wouldn't last. Because I stand up a music fest in the media tent. I'ma watch the energy, the love between them. Cause Byron performed a music fest 2021, 2023. That was like his big coming back home. Him turned superstar now. It was the 25th anniversary of music festival, and the G come back home and
I remember that.
Key for the city. And
when he was wearing the jacket and
Swanny did it because Swanny was supposed to perform the Sunday. Byron performed the Friday. Swanny performed at White Sun, which is not a part of the music fest, but a part of the weekend. And like the G come, Swanny and the whole crew come at the media tent. And you see Byron I do him interview them, and Swanny just stand up aside and watch like a proud big brother,
Yeah.
And to see like when the little rumors start to them fall out and heartbreaking.
Yeah, it looks. And you see it time after time, time after time.
It's like a cliche story. Is it? I wish man them could have patch up whatever little foolishness them have in between them and get back to the music, because I feel like the best of Byron was when him around Swanny.
No lie.
But him are doing things still.
Yeah, man, big up Byron.
Big up Byron.
Yeah,
Byron have St. Kitts on the map. Without a Byron, I don't know.
Yeah.
And again, he was the kid with a spark
Right.
Like, to see him come from innocent kids.
Yeah.
Where people used to look down upon the youth there. You know? Like, everybody going like them didn't know, you know, and then did appreciate
and
it.
that is what I can't take. Fire upon that.
Bridging, enough time watching perform and people turn them back, people go in a bar, you know.
Yeah. I just rock back and observe that type of behavior.
Me I tell you,
Yeah.
So if you see whether you they come from, you know, brother, regardless of whatever happen, powers to Byron.
No lie.
Remember me tell you that, powers to Byron.
Yeah, no lie.
Yeah, because youth, as a youth, I come from nothing. You have to appreciate when somebody makes something, man.
Yeah, no lie. And we could safely say Trinidad was an influence to that success, right? So
then a Trinidad response to Byron, man. Everybody feel like Byron. When Byron was, everybody feel like Byron was from Trinidad, you know.
He was
yeah.
Trinidad was Byron. So it goes to show that if a success like Byron, he could come from quite thin kids. Come into Trinidad, use that energy, that Trinidad energy, and create what he created today. It just goes to show that we have to give Trinidad more respect than what we just give it. I understand that the bad things going on are wrong it, but we also have to focus on the good too. You know, things that happen, people just get themselves into certain situations, and these things happen. It don't matter if it's an artist, no matter if it's a basketballer. You get yourself in certain positions in life, things might happen. Your background might be different to mine, you know, all different things. But a lot of great things happening through Trinidad now, as I say, Byron. So when I see these things happening, I just be like, let we give it that energy, same way too now, you know, let we feed Trinidad now. You know, and maybe one day it will have more structure, you know, more people with sense could come into the thing and really control certain parts of the thing, and it could be a better Trinidad. But if we just fight it on the internet every day, all they're doing is just putting back up our wall, dog. You know that kind of thing?
All them fake stories about what done.
Yes, dog.
But you see, them man just do it for the clicks, you know.
But you think people believe in it? You know, as I say, I on documentaries, my face plaster all over set of documentaries. And people from my family just be sending me these videos. Hey, look, I see you in a video. Rasta City, 6 thing, And I say in a way, boy, or they're trying to block my little blessings in life, or they're trying to make the embassy look at me and say, hey, blocky, boy, we know what you hear, boy. That's what they're trying to do me, boy. For clickbaits, boy. For clout, boy. No, boy, we just trying we best, boy. As I tell you, I never even went to zest in my life, boy. People who know KG personally know the lifestyle I just live by. I live a humble life, you know, a peaceful life. I a family man, you know. You understand? But I take my work very serious. You know, my work ethic, I don't have much men that's work harder than me. I don't know nobody who's work harder than me. I see you do 7 interviews today and I say, hey, look our next man who's work hard like me, boy.
Because I don't sit down tonight and edit.
Yeah, son, I me say me
if me there and I send kids, I'm gonna work tomorrow morning.
Yeah, when I go home there, edit, I look into go man edit.
I'm gonna have to go find time to look for my son too.
Correct.
You know,
balance, you know.
Enough people don't understand. Like them see things on the media and them see people that do them thing. Them don't know what go behind the scenes of this.
Hard work, boy.
It's a lot of hard work.
A lot of investment.
A lot of
peace of mind. Sleepless nights. Hungry belly.
Nah, tell you, man.
Stress.
And you know, nobody now can save you, you know. You have to save yourself, you know.
That's all. The reason I go so hard is because I know that this is my only way out now, boy. You know, I know that in my heart and soul. You know, I would never be happy if I do something else, you know. So, as I said in the beginning and all, I came in as an artist not knowing that my journey would be, you know, to the point now where I reached that point where I proud of myself, you know. I proud that I became more than an artist, you know. I would never switch who I am today to be a big artist on a stage with 20,000 people in front of me. I believe what I do in my country worth so much more than singing a song that somebody like.
Feel like your only mistake so far from listening you speak is If you sign up the paperwork, man, so all
No,
them
no,
all
no. The paperwork didn't sign then. You know? Everything we do now
no,
is proper.
but you still the intellectual property, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on with that.
All of your work.
Let me tell you what's going on with that. I didn't even want to get too deep in it, but the reason why that happened like that is because when I was saying that we have different mindsets, right? At that time, everybody had different mindsets. So KG mindset was this way. Swanny mindset was this way. Whoever was managing him, mindset was this way. Whoever was investing in him was this way. And it started to become a way where everybody, I remember when Swanny go feed them, get 1 million views. And somebody called me, I wouldn't call the name, right? But somebody called me and was like, KG, we hear you supposed to get 40,000 US for that video, boy. I said, what? 40,000 US for 1 million views?
You know, make $1 for that.
Right? Correct. So I was like, what? So people start to come around me now. Remember, we never had an industry where people see an artist boss and million views and the whole country love him and his gold chain on the neck and thing. Nobody never see that before. So when people see that for the first time in the ghetto, people think we rich, you know. People say KG and them rich, boy. They're making money for sure, boy. Then we come and do brother. Men say, hey, them men making money. And people start to kind of attack me for everything I do. So if I shoot a video, before the video even release, men done on that type of energy now, boy. And I realized that my mission was different to them own. While them was studying to get a little 500 US from YouTube, I was studying to create Swanny into a star so he could get 50,000 US a show. You understand? I was studying, but I realized men wasn't studying that. Men was studying the money. So you know what I do, bro, God? I pull back. I say, all you hold that up. I don't want sign no paper. I don't want nothing. A lot of people say, KG, you're wrong for that. But that's just me. I don't have time for that. I could do that 1 million times, and I did it 1 million times after. You understand? After I work with Swanny, I work with countless other men who get 1 million views, 2 million streams, 3 million streams. We been doing it, still doing it today. You know, everything I do today now, the business correct because I learn from my mistakes before I even make that step at you. The business done day, you know, that kind of way. So I mean, I'm more watching like I learn from a mistake and I just put it behind me, you know. And you see a lot of stories about people in the industry who lost all kind of thing, and I have my story too. But if there's one thing I'm not doing in this life is fighting nobody for no money in this industry. You understand? I will create my own lane and make my own money. You understand? If all you're not part of a team, if all you don't understand what is a team, I don't want to be involved now, boy. You understand? If I could shoot a video for you for free, if I could record a song for you for free, and all you could study is KG, where I'm 20% on the distro kit, boy, I don't want a part of you. And I say I'm not going to give you 20%, you know. But if that what you calling my phone to tell me, before you even say thanks, because I was going on, you know, bro. Remember, men shooting videos for men for free, you know. How I could shoot a video for a man for free and then he could play he jostling me for money that I didn't even make, boy. That shows your character now, boy. You understand? That shows where your mind is now, boy. I don't want to be a part of that.
You have to be careful of them.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Careful of them, the people, brother.
I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of something that people understand what is the mission. We're trying to be millionaires. You understand? We're not trying to get 1 million views on YouTube. We've been doing that, though. We could sing ABC and get 1 million views though because we don't have that impact in the place already. Anything came and sing is 1 million views. Anything Swanny sing is 1 million views. If he go on Christmas list podcast, if he come on this podcast, it's 500,000 views. That is just how the thing set. You understand? So we're not running down that part of it. So I don't know why men always on that. You understand? A lot of fallouts in the industry just on that. 100 US. 500 US, 1,000 US men falling out for one thing, you know. Men ain't even falling out for no money, boy. You understand? Men, I do a rhythm. Some men on the rhythm get 30,000 views. Then my chat. I show them the printout. $3.95. I say, you want half an hour? You understand? Relax, dog. Let me push the thing.
What is
Furious kicks.
Bumper
kicks.
You
You understand? Men don't know nothing. Men don't understand what is really success. Men have to do homework. Men have to start to watch some podcast with some information and things.
They're not educated.
Correct. Men have to teach themselves. Men have to go some seminars. As well. I used to do them things, you know. Any music conference that I in Trinidad, KG man day, you know. You ain't seen KG man in the club. But go a conference now, KG man day. Go a industry get together now, KG man day. You understand? Because I understand what I had to do to go up the ladder. And then I bouncing up these men who knows nothing about the business and frustrating my life. Because they're coming around me for $3 US on the stroke and all kind of mad thing. Come now, dog, get bigger than that. Let me build the thing. Let me come together and build the thing. The reason why I was shooting videos for free is not because I'm mad. I was shooting videos for free because I believe in all you. I believe that we could take this thing from here to here. It's not only dance. All I do in a brigade.
You might say the truth.
It's voice, right? I don't even know voice. Voice is probably our biggest soca artist, right? You could ask Voice himself. Voice used to come to me in my studio. We used to sit down there from 10 in the night to 6 in the morning, recording demos. Nobody didn't want to record Voice. Not a soul. You understand? A lot of people used to say Voice had no image. He can't this, because them days is Kess, is Marshall, is Rasta Man, is all kind of thing. They say, nah, this little short black boy can't be no Marshall Montano. Ask Voice yourself. Me, I would never come here and talk that if I knew it wasn't the truth. He know that, right? We do a lot of work. Voice boss. That song that Voice boss with, the song that Voice sing to win his first $1 million in Soca Monarch. I record that song. You understand? I was the first man to hear that song. You understand? When Soca Monarch, I tear roll along my eye. Voice come and check me and give me $10,000 boom in my hand. I just being real. I just telling all the real shit who KG really is and the life I just live. Give me $10,000 and say, thank you, bro. He never to give me nothing again after that day. I was just proud. The second song Voice when $1 million again was far from finished. I record that song. I record them demos. I don't go out there and tell people. You understand? Voice is a millionaire today. I see Voice in a party not too long ago. The dog see me, buy a bottle of champagne for me and hand me. Big up yourself, KG. You understand? Because them know what I stand for, boy. I don't play. I don't come on podcast and just talk. When I leave here, it's back to work. I looking for the next youth. Look, man. And if I could give my little artist a little 2 minutes, you know, just to show you face, but there's an artist I bring in 420 Chris. There's an artist I'm working with. They why does do. There's a lifestyle for me. Some men in this thing for fame. Some men in this thing for likes. Some men in this thing looking for girls. Like they never had girl before to sing a song. I had girl my whole life. So I do study that. You understand? I just study. I want to see the youths them do better. I know what it is to be a youth and nobody didn't care about we. You understand? Nobody didn't want to help we. Now I'm 33 years old. I had the knowledge that you are your podcast, you hail up all the way, you come here, you do this. I make sure and stay here to do this because I understand the thing. I watch your vibes, I see you growing your thing. I see in the energy and I see in this man come here with a purpose. He come here because he see the Trinidad thing looking nice. He see the Trinidad culture looking nice. He want to put an eye on that. He want to... You understand? KG man had to go. Johnny Bravo called me. I come one time. You mad? Me not studying that. Me not studying nothing else. All I study is that. Just go and go up on the internet and going to create a little more, you know now, boy, for the thing. And all it is, boy, bro, God, boy. And when I come sing, kid, I can link you up same way and we do the thing same way.
Of course, man.
You know that kind of vibes. That's what we on, boy, bro, boy.
And a lot of people, like, enough people don't understand, bro. Like the mission.
No.
Them a look on just today and tomorrow. Them sit down the line where what you're doing can and will affect others. So when the success come,
plant a seed.
Nobody know how to plant a seed.
Plant a seed and
them
water it every day. Fruit. Correct.
Them just want to pick a fruit. Everybody a look for the no. Everybody a look for the quick things.
And I not on that. You know, I know on that. I don't rate that kind of bandwagon, this kind of energy. It's like anything trending, all they want to hold on to it. Right now, Lady Lava had the biggest song in Trinidad. Right? Boy, Lava real fight this fight, boy. All they never rate Lava, boy. All they never rate Lava, boy. All they wait till Lava will catch a song that the youths and them like. I know everybody's a fan of Lady Lava. I just watch it and laugh, you know. I just rock back and watch people now. You know, like, Can't tell you now, boy. You know? So we have Big P do our song, everybody talking about it on the internet, so everybody share that. You understand? Something happen tomorrow again, everybody talking about it, that all they go share. But all they go stop and be like, hey, I see this youth yesterday, boy. I went to an event and I see him sing, boy. He sung good, boy. He have a brilliant voice, boy. I'm gonna pull up your Instagram and see something and let me get my share. You know? Why we don't have that kind of energy towards, you know, the thing now, boy. Everybody just waiting for something to blow up, dog. And that just frustrate me because I just put in so much work. You know, even men like Johnny Bravo, you know, same kind of way. We just put in so much work with people before the bus. And when the bus, we see him, people just coming and grabbing them. You come, as your manager. You come here, chain up the hell with all kind of nice thing, you know, making them feel like, you know, introduce them to some kind of, you know where that's go. Just to make them feel like, leave KG.
So why don't you sign some of these artists?
Well, I have artists signed, right? But again, bro, the type of spirit I have in me, I cannot help it. If I sign a man, and that man come and tell me, KG, I don't want to be signed to you again, you know. I can't see myself saying, but you fucking matter. But you have to stay here, boy. You matter. You don't want to be around me again? You don't want to be a part of reality? You don't want to be a part of my thing? Go your way. And I being real, I sign a lot of artists and that what happened. I sign men, right? Literally sign men on paper and men went. Now what I supposed to do now? You tell me what I supposed to do. You give me advice. I sign an artist, right? I shoot videos for him. I give him free music production. He boss. He find our next person to manage him. Because he find that person better than KG in that aspect of things. What KG supposed to do now?
On my percentage, man. Get your percentage, KG. Business is business.
Oh, so you mean just make sure and get him a percentage from the music.
Right.
But allow him to go away.
If you all have to terminate the relationship, that's fine.
Right.
Allow a nigga to go. But a percentage. Bro, there's a reason why Diddy them rich, you know.
Alright, so what you tell them is you believe, well, I mean, you're making sense.
No, there's a reason why, bro.
But what I'm saying
let me tell you this.
You believe that.
You see Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Bounty Killer should have been one of the richest man in Jamaica.
Right. But he don't have that spirit.
He just not in him.
It's not in him.
And that's him.
Yeah.
But me I tell you that people like Bergman and Rick Ross them.
Yeah.
There's a reason why them wealthy or them wealthy because them get the business, right?
Yeah.
You dig what I say? And it's only within our culture we don't do the business right.
You
because there's a moral side to it where a nigga across you, you know. So the fuck him supposed to cross you and just get well with that song?
Well, God had to deal with that.
No man.
God had to deal with that because you're going on, bro, God, right?
No, remember you put in your blood, sweat and tears in this in the
But if I be real to you, right, everybody who crossed me in this life never prosper, you know. I'm telling you, you know. Swandan is still my bro, God, forever, you know. Swandan went up on the fix and tell the world, KG me link. You know, ask some others who help them. See if they go say KG. Never. So regardless, I was Swandan always show respect, and I believe that why he is where he is, because he hard clean regardless. You know, but a lot of these artists say who you see career slow down a little bit because your heart dirty. I just watch these things. I just observe these things. You know, everybody who play the game unfair, you might have a little run, and you might feel that run is what going and take you upstairs. But we reaching upstairs before you, bro. We in the elevator, you running up the stairs like a madman. You understand? You tired by the time you reach up there. Why? You're bad mind, your heart dirty. I just allow God to deal with them. I tell them, my brethren outside, I say, I just watch it like, if I help you, and you boss as an artist, you supposed to say, KG is the man who helped me, so I go and help KG. If you don't want to do that as a human, that is your choice, and you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day and know what I want. When I look at myself in the mirror every day, I just see a man with principle, moral, a God-fearing youth man, and I just do my thing a certain way. All you want to diss KG, all you want to use KG. Use him. I have a real thing to use. Use me. Use me how much all you want. But
KG.
I know how blessed I is. And no matter what by bro God by, God will bless me to reach where I had to reach. All my deeds not going unnoticed.
KG.
But I hear you. Don't feel I hear you. Don't feel I hear you. Don't feel I hear you.
But remember, you have children, right?
Me not, me I know youth.
Bumbo clot. What wrong with you?
Yeah, I am youth yet.
No, man, I want I water down here.
Yeah.
How come you not youth?
I mean, I will have a youth soon, bro, God.
No, man, you have something breed.
Here what I say, I want to get out information, right? But here what I say, the reason why I have no youth right now, as we speak, is really because I know how dedicated I was to my thing. In a relationship, so it's like I could have a youth anytime I feel to, but even the person that I with, they all understand how dedicated I really is to this thing at this given time. Like we just say I had a youth by mistake. If they say it happened, I would have keep my youth, because I in a position to take care of our youth. Breed no man. But right now, the youth go come, and all that people heart go break and thing, but the youth go come, don't worry yourself.
Youth time, man. Yeah, 31, man.
Yeah, when the youth come,
If you're dead and no youth, it's like you never did live,
No, but how going on? That does worry me too. Cause be like, God forbid if I leave this earth, I ain't leave my
legacy. I go.
Yeah,
No, man, you have to breed something, man. When you go home tonight, put a water in a spot, man. Breed something, man.
Nah, no lie. How much you take?
Have one.
Alright.
And by next year, I might hear 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But my father set the training at 9 of my father from here to man.
I believe when I get my first youth too, that like the level up in my life too now. I know that.
Yeah, man, because, alright, watch out. I feel like me would save my life, in terms of, I would have gone down the path of schooling and all kind of things. And that's enough for me. I would have live a life, a happy life, if I was to get my child,
Yeah.
Because when I find out say mother pregnant, I did to go to college. Like, me done, accepted and everything,
Yeah.
I'm just walk out, me never grew up with my daddy in my household. Fuck the school thing, man.
Yeah.
I stay.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm not going nowhere. And funny enough, COVID come. Mother get stuck in the whole COVID vibes there if me did go to school. Unfortunately, things don't work out with me and my mother, but we have a good co-parenting relationship,
Yeah.
One of them things there.
Yeah.
But the dog, me couldn't really, hold it. But big up my son.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to go and go see him.
Yeah.
Today, mother called me and saying shit up himself. Hey, boys there. Big man, 4-year-old man, and shit up himself.
Hey.
But anyways, KG, you have anything else you want to talk to the people about?
I mean, you think going on one message all the time, same vibes. People know what KG stand for, and that is what we for, We here to just push the thing forward. We here to support anybody that on that same thread, same way too, push the thing forward. I sure like how you do in your podcast. A lot of people probably try to discourage you and, try to make you feel like that probably not making no sense. Or people like to say things like everybody want to do a podcast now and, all kind of different talk they say. And
listen to them,
yeah, they're correct,
Yeah, listen to them. That are them and them talk.
Yeah, so I saw all the youths and them who, because we need people like yourself, we need people like me, we need people like you, we need people in the new generation to hold the mantle and run with it now, boy. So all the youths and them who want to be an artist, want to be a videographer, want to be a producer, want to be a podcast host, anything. A matter of fact, you don't even have to be in the music industry. Anything you want to be, you could be. And don't let nobody discourage you. The main thing is consistency. A lot of you understand that too. They feel like if they start something today, by next week, it should work now. And consistency is really key. And it might be the hardest thing to really, as you say, you just do your podcast by yourself. The You
And
don't
shoot,
recording for yourself, you monitoring the camera for yourself, you know, bye. You teach me something today. You
Yeah,
know?
man, because the key is, if you have the cameras, with like the one there, the one they got a tally light on the front. I know it a record. The one here got a tally light on the front, but it turns so. So I just turn the screen to me.
Right.
Flip the screen to me. And
So once the light one red, you know what recording.
It a record.
Right.
Is it? And this now, me I monitor the audio.
Right.
I'm a cousin, a big up cuz set me say, because him always tell me say, me not go there around for monitor your thing them.
No.
Learn to do it yourself.
Yeah, literally teach me something, like, especially the red light, and I've really,
Well,
you know,
if you have a camera.
Yeah, I believe I have a red light.
Yeah, the red light supposed to be on.
That day alone.
If not, you can connect it to your phone. You have an app. If you have an Android phone, there is an app where you can download. You're not going to get a clean feed, but you're going to know if the record. You could press record, you could change ISO, you could change aperture, everything on it. Me used to use that too. Or you can use a computer too.
Yeah.
What man this, man? Perspectives podcast, people remember for like, share, subscribe. I mean, a very insightful conversation.
Yeah, man.
Is it? I hope you learned something about the Trinidad movement. The youths of Trinidad are not monsters, fam. You know?
Never.
So until next time, we're still there in Trinidad. We soon gone home, but we're still there. A lot more amazing episodes to come. You see the vibe. We're out.
Yeah, man.
Hoy, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if they me say I beat it. Me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah, man, it's Dejua, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.